What's up, everybody? It's Shanda here, and I am bringing us our channel message for the week of July 20th, 2026. And Spirit has three words for us this week: clarity, specificity, and surrender. And I was like, that's three wide range words, Spirit. But where we going with this? And what came up was when you are feeling overwhelmed, because now what's happening is your nervous system and your body and your spirit are beginning to integrate because you are now allowing yourself to shine brightly. You are now tapping into what it means to be you, what it means to be authentically you, what it means to take up space in a room and not feel bad for it, what it means to really walk in this authentic way. And what Spirit is saying is there still needs to be time for you to sit with you in silence, to begin to integrate everything that's happening. Because your physical world can't continue to shift if you don't give your spirit the time to integrate with your body. That is how your physical world will continue to shift. Your environment, the people, the job, the bank account, all of those things need time to integrate. And the most powerful intersection in space for that to happen is when you are still. And when you are still, and I keep hearing, even if it's 5 minutes, because yeah, there's some people that's like, sis, look at my calendar. And Spirit's like, you got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. When your whole new season is on the line, you got 5 minutes. So it's sitting in this stillness, and the stillness is for you to be able to listen to you, whether it's you take 5 minutes or 30 minutes and you're sitting with your hands on your heart. Maybe you're sitting with your palms face down so you can stay grounded in listening. Maybe your palms are faced upward so you can really be attentive and intentional about receiving. Maybe you got your crystals in your hand, right? It's really about consistently dedicating yourself to these moments of stillness. Because the more you show up in your fullness, the more you show up in your bigness, the more you shine bright unapologetically, the more clarity you will receive about who you are, why you are here on earth, what it is you do, why you do it, and how you do it. The more you sit in stillness, the more you will become more specific about it. You won't feel all over the place. You'll know what to begin to do with all of these downloads and ideas that keep coming up to you, and you won't be starting and stopping so many projects. You'll actually be able to ground in the fact of, oh, I got this download about this really dope idea. I understand now that this is how I record it, because that download doesn't mean I need to do it now. Sometimes I just need to put it in my pocket. So when this opportunity lands on my plate 2 years from now, Spirit has already given me the download on how to execute it. But you don't know that, and you won't be able to pull yourself out of the impulsivity of it if you're not slowing down and being in stillness, getting that clarity, getting that specificity. Spirit will give you a timeline if you sit still long enough to receive the timeline. And Spirit is saying, and this week also, surrender. Surrender to the fact that it will actually work out better than what you might be planning. It'll actually work out in a way that you don't even know is possible or can't even fathom at this point. We are still in human bodies, right? Having a human existence. So there's still a certain limitation sometimes on what we can expect for things to come to us and how they can come to us. And so Spirit is saying this week, center some stillness within your week, even if it's 5 minutes, because in that stillness, there's clarity waiting for you. There's perspective waiting for you. There's some specific things waiting for you, specific things on how to answer that email, how to approach that conversation, how to remove yourself from that situation. All the answers are within you, and they're waiting for you to be still enough to listen. Instead of going to everybody else, instead of scrolling for the next answer, and yeah, I know this on social media, but I'm just saying, scrolling for the next answer, go within first, and then let whatever reading pops up on your social media be your confirmation. But go within first, right? Spirit is saying this week, prioritize the stillness, prioritize listening within, prioritize going within, because the true clarity you need, the specificity you need, the perspective that you need is really, it's like bubbling within you. That's also why you can't keep still and you're trying to do things. But if you allow yourself to ground with the intention of being still to listen, everything that you are still trying to figure out is just waiting to reveal itself to you. It's waiting for you and it's waiting on you. And then after you get that download, that information, that answer, then surrender to letting it come to you and finding you and truly working out in your favor. But you got to be still this week. Stop keeping yourself busy. What came up in a reading before and Spirit's asking me to share now is blocking time out on your calendar. That's like your time for self-devotion, your time to like non-negotiable time that's for you. And if that means maybe you're hanging out with a friend because you know that that's what fills your cup and it is a reciprocal friendship where your cup feels filled, your soul feels filled, and theirs does too, then fine, right? But really also time for yourself, by yourself, without an end goal or a project to do or work on. Because it is in those moments when you are sitting in that stillness, reading that book, watching that show that is just for you. It's in the laughter, it's in the script, it's in the plot. It will be revealed to you. You will get the, but you can't do that when you're distracted and when you're thinking about everything else and you're not intentionally listening. So this week, listen. Listen, 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 listen. Because all the answers are, you're like surrounded by the answers. You're just not being still enough to listen. So this week, listen, listen, listen. All right, y'all. Let me see what comes up for us in our healing and our chakra that is asking for some clarity and asking for some movement and some healing this week. All right. Okay, we got heart chakra, which makes sense. Y'all, I can't make this up. Acceptance of self. So these are our affirmations. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about my life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be healthier and more balanced than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life and not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forwards from here. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's reminding me, you know, when you say you need that time for your spirit and your body to integrate. When you do that and you are sitting in that stillness, look around you. Everything that you've been praying for, everything that you've been asking for, you are sitting in it. All the way down to some of the details that you forgot you asked for, Spirit has given you. You have been blessed with. And it will be in that space of stillness where you will shift into gratitude. You will shift into gratefulness and thankfulness. That by default elevates your frequency to begin to attract all the other things that you're asking for now. Accepting where you are now, accepting who you are right now, and sitting in stillness to do that work and to do it. That's the work, y'all. That's the work this week. Our heart chakra, when we're healing our heart chakras this week, y'all, rose quartz, rose quartz, rose quartz, rose quartz for my crystal people. Placing that rose quartz on your heart, placing it in your left hand as you meditate. For me, the left hand represents what we want to receive, the healing that we want to receive is our healing hand. And meditating, rose quartz. I see some people, if you need aquamarine, I'm hearing, but rose quartz is where it's at for this week. For some people, if you need amethyst because you've been feeling really anxious about receiving that clarity, you can lock that in, but do that amethyst with that rose quartz together would be my recommendation. When it comes to moving your body, do some things that bring you some joy. Go take a dance class. Go dance. Go take you some Zumba, some dance cardio, some hip hop cardio. Like go on YouTube, get your pop sugar on, and just like dance. Play your favorite music. Put on that playlist and dance and clean the house. Like do something that's really, dance is just such a powerful medicine to cultivate joy within yourself. Dance in the living room so ain't nobody gotta see. If you feel like you ain't got a mean 1-2 step, just dance this week. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. And then for herbs, I just heard like, oh yeah, chamomile, lavender, rose, hibiscus, jasmine. These herb, working with them either as some tea, as in your bath, right? I'm also seeing maybe you want to boil them and put them in a bowl. And I'm seeing somebody placing their head over a bowl and just breathing in the steam and the essence of these herbs and just allowing yourself to breathe it in and letting it kind of, letting that essence go down to your heart chakra. Ashe, yes. Stay hydrated, stay hydrated, stay hydrated. But yeah, really letting the essence of those herbs that are connected to love, connected to healing, connected to acceptance, and allowing for you to do it in a way that's calming and grounding. I just heard lemon balm for someone. Calming and grounding and rejuvenating. Yes. Ashe. Anything else, Spirit? All right, we have 3 extra cards that popped out, y'all. I'm going to put these 3 extra cards in a separate video and I'll label them. But just to let you know here, solar plexus for personal power. Just go, okay, Spirit said, go on here. They either going to listen to it or they not. All right, just kidding. So we got solar plexus for personal power. Our affirmations are, I choose to be myself and express my truth. I have a positive influence on the people and situations around me. I allow my integrity and confidence to shine, which instills more confidence and belief in myself, and then encourages others to have natural confidence in me. I do not allow my personal power to become egotistical, manipulative, or exploitive. When you're stepping into your power and you begin to shine, it's easy to start feeling yourself and forgetting about compassion and humility. And Spirit is saying, as you learn to shine, as you learn to listen, step into that, stand in that. And also, right, with greater power comes greater responsibility. Be responsible with what that power is. And then we got another heart chakra one, y'all. Generosity. I give myself freely and I am open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can, and I expect nothing in return. Speaking from the heart will let those around me know how I feel about them. My generosity will touch another person's heart and replenish their spirit. Through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and transformation of both myself and others. And then our last one is our root chakra, y'all. Independence. I know what my needs are. Come on, clarity. And I actively pursue them knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. Surrender. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. I am not waiting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. All will be revealed when you listen and be still. All will be revealed when you listen and be still. All will be revealed when you listen and be still. All will be revealed when you listen and be still. If you don't do anything else this week, listen and be still. If you don't pick up a crystal this week, listen and be still. If you don't pull out that yoga mat this week, listen and be still. If you still wind up eating something that you know don't serve your body, listen and be still. Listen and be still. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. I heard, right? Spirit's like, now you done. All right, y'all. We got this week, okay? If you want to book an ancestral reading, get some specific details to your specific healing journey. What chakras need healing? How you need to go about healing those chakras using movement, using herbs, using crystals, using yourself as the altar. You can book an ancestral reading on the website. Head over to the apothecary for any tools you need to support you on your journey. Until then, y'all, keep going, keep growing, keep healing. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And until next time, y'all, I'll see you. Peace.